It's been 8 fantastic years at Greswell. Obviously, the reason why I sort of know you guys and have spoken to you a few times is the sports side of things. And I think when I do leave Greswell, I'll probably be remembered for how we've improved the school sport and PE. In school, we've made major strides over the last few years in terms of what we've been doing and how we've done that, our engagement, our participation with children at all different abilities and ages. And then obviously we've had some really good success in competitions as well, and from that perspective I've loved every minute of it.
Was it always your intention when you came to the school to improve the sport, or was it just, the full picture?
Yeah, no, very, very much so. Obviously I'm a classroom teacher as well, but the sport was very much an ambition from the start, something that I remember doing at university and wanting to kick on with when I got to Greswell. And it wasn't necessarily a massive thing for Greswell 8 years ago. So on a personal note, it's delighted to see that it's just a really big feature of the school now, and it's something that people in the area know Greswell for, that they are so active in terms of what they do in the curriculum, and they're really successful outside the curriculum as well. So it's been great that I've been allowed to move forward with that role, really, and just move forward with that as a school and push it forward. So it's been really successful.
And your efforts were officially acknowledged at the Inspire Tameside Awards last week. That must have been nice for you.
Yeah, it's a real honour. It's a real honour to receive that award. Some really lovely things said by John Cooper, the head teacher here, and Ryan Bardsley at St John Fisher. The words are fantastic, and it's nice to be recognised for the hard work over a number of years, because it has been hard work and it is hard getting teams out. But there are PE coordinators all over Tameside that do as good a job, and in some cases better job than myself, getting children to events, getting out and about, and there's many people that deserve that award. But it was a real privilege and an honour to receive it on the day. Yeah.
And you mentioned John Cooper then. How valuable has his support been?
So the backing of John, the leadership team and the governors is absolutely vital. They want to push it forward for the school, but also there's always sort of consequences on that for the school in terms of allowing people to run things and the time that takes. So they've backed it 100%. It's the support we get. There's just so many different things over the years. The support we've had with the athletics, taking children out, what we did earlier in the year when we took over 50 children to the Greater Manchester Games in terms of the dancing and the athletics. The times out for the cricket with Tameside Cricket boys and girls champions in the Lancashire section this year. But if we didn't have the backing of John, the governors and the leadership team to be able to do that, then it just wouldn't happen. Loads of other people to mention along the way as well. Dave Noble worked here for the first 5 years, and he's a real credit to the school, and obviously a real name in Tameside as well with the coaching he did. Recently had Joe Bevan work very closely alongside us as well, and he hopefully will continue to work next year as well. It's going to lead massively for him. Again, without all the components of the team, the children, the parents, the teachers, we wouldn't have achieved half of what we've done. We wouldn't have achieved half of what we've done.
So you've got lots of memories at the school, but which would you say is your standout one?
I'm going to name a few then. I had a great football team in my second year here, so if any of the lads are watching, left in 2013, 2012-13, we had a brilliant football team. And we got to the North of England finals, regional finals, for that, and we had a great football team. That was brilliant. Recently, we won the Tameside, the Haywood Cup in the football as well. That was fantastic when Noah scored the last minute goal. I know we want a name check for that, so there you go, Noah, you've got that. Other sports, the athletics stands out many times. We've gone, as toe to toe as we can do with the guys down the road at Russell Scott. And I think one year we finished as high as 7th at the Greater Manchester Games. That team in, I think, sort of 2015-16 time, that was a phenomenal team as well. And another one that stands out, just dawned on me then, is a swimming team that we had in the same year, that same year cohort, 2015-16. So do you know what? I've not really answered your question because I've named loads there, but so many good memories, so many great teams, so many great competitions. It's been a privilege to work with these kids in Denton because there's such fantastic potential in the area.
and you've had to share your time between teaching and refereeing in the Football League. You've just been promoted to the next level of refereeing. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so next year I've been offered a contract. So that will be my job essentially next year, to be a referee. I'll referee in the Football League, in the Championship. I'll be refereeing in League 1, League 2 as well. So great challenge. Really looking forward to that. It's a massive passion and a dream of mine. And it's great that I've had an opportunity to live that dream essentially. I'm going to get that. I've lived it already to many to a large extent, and in the future I will actually get an opportunity to have that as my job. So it's a fantastic, it's a privilege again. It's an absolute privilege. So I'm really looking forward to that next year.